to turn it to you next. You said something while we were hanging out in the back before this in our pseudo green room that really immediately stuck out with me. And you said that delegation is the new automation. What does that mean?
Perfect. You set it up perfectly, Savannah. Let's take one step back. We are thinking there's a new form factor that needs to be indoctrinated for the world of automation. It's no longer simply enough to have automation as kind of a steady state, right? There's a paradox called the time to automation paradox. Now, that loosely states the time and effort it takes you to configure a file, a YAML configuration file, go down the list, Terraform landing zone, and so forth. The time and the effort that it takes to write it up and to maintain it and to look into all the inner aspects of it and to make sure it's fully functional and production grade versus the output that you receive isn't always correlated to each other. Oftentimes you'll see organizations stand up a self-service platform, an internal developer portal. You can name all the different flavors of these different portals. At the end of the day, it's output versus input, and it doesn't always have the economics involved. So how we're thinking about this is take a step back. What are you actually trying to achieve? Let's talk about the outcome you're trying to achieve. The outcome you're trying to achieve is take this role or take this task off my plate, put it in somebody else's shoes, or offload it from me because I want to work, right? That's the developer experience we're looking for. So as far as you're concerned as an end user, you don't care if it's an offshore team that's taking it off your plate, or if it's Bob on the on-call channel, or if it's a virtual Bob, in this case, doing it on your behalf. If you could go and abstract away, what we're actually saying is delegate that chore, that task, that process from me into the hands of a trusted teammate or a trusted colleague, and then make sure that happens. And that's essentially the experience we're trying to cut, where the form factor change from automation to delegation.